Welcome to Lavender Town VGC. I'm your host with the Ghost Rye, and boys, we're ready. The new team is here. Linoone is ready to get some nice fat KOs. We're not going to go try to win games here. We're going to try to really put on a show for my boy Linoone. See how many nice KOs he can get. See how many simple beams he can get up. This one's going to be crazy. Real quick, I wanted to thank everyone for leaving comments on the team builder video and just for checking it out in general. Your comments seriously really help me, so please keep leaving them. If you see things on my EV spreads where like I may be wasting a couple points, let me know because it totally helps out. Sorry this video wasn't coming out Friday, but after seeing all the great suggestions for EV spreads, I've adjusted it. This team is as optimized as I think I'm probably going to get it for now, so I'll cut right back to you guys once I find myself a battle. Let's get this team going. Let's get hyped, boys. Let's go. All right, we're ready. We got David, who's running a very strange team. I see some Anger Point Crocodile, perchance. Let's cut that thing down real quick. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. I think we're going to have to go Linoone. 100%. Let's do this thing. We're going to leave Volcarona and Linoone. Who do I want here? I think I want to bring Kommo-o in the back, just because in general he's pretty good. And how do I deal with that Empoleon is the real question. I guess Hitmontop? But I hate not bringing Bulu, because I love Bulu, and he's so good. This is tricky. It's a little tricky. I think I'm actually going to go Gengar. Is that too wild? My only problem with bringing Hitmontop is like giving Defiant boost to Empoleon, but like, what's he gonna do with him? I'm going Bulu. Let's get rid of Gengar. Sorry, buddy. We're gonna go Bulu. In general, having Choice Scarf Bulu, always a good time. We'll see if we can do the Simple Beam strategy, but I think this is a game where we're gonna do some extreme speed. Let's see, though. Let's find out. See how this thing goes. So yeah, you guys watch the team build. You know what this team does. It's crazy. It's all about Linoone either boosting things or getting things boosted. Okay, so... Tricky. So I think what I'm going to do here is switch Bulu in case he goes for EQ. I think I can take a Rock Slide comfortably with Linoone. I'm not totally sure though. The problem is like I can't redirect anything away because this guy's got spread moves, which is why Hitmontop may have been the better play. Another thing I could have done there was like switched Kommo-o in for the big boost. But this like weakens Earthquake. I mean, I don't know. Did you go Scarf? All right, so I outspeed. That is fantastic. All right, so what I do with the EV spreads is I put like a little bit of health or like defense into Linoone, so he should be all right here. Hopefully, I go for a Trick Room. I don't know what we're gonna see. Just a Rock Slide. All right, handle the Rock Slide. That's okay. And Trick Room. All right. So what I'm guessing is this is like a min speed Crocodile. Okay. Okay. Let's just start whacking stuff. I'm gonna Wood Hammer to the Masharna and Extreme Speed the Crocodile. I mean, I probably should have Extreme Speed the Masharna because he might go for like Hypnosis here, which would suck. But he didn't do Z Trick Room, so. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think this man is ready for the Linoone strats. He can't handle it. We'll see what he does, though. If he wants to protect Crocodile here, go for it. Try to get Hypnosis off. You might switch it into one of his Trick Room mons, maybe, and then we get a nice KO. He's got to think about it, though. Oh, yeah. One down. Let's keep it going. In comes a Psychic from Luciana. We get all the bulk in the world, baby. I ain't even worried about that. Give me that wood hammer. Ooh, that was close. Not there yet. Close. I love Extreme Speed. This guy doesn't have a Tapu Lele, which will probably help his team out a lot, I think. So far, though, that is one very clean KO for our boy Linoone. We can also do some stuff to kind of like reset, like, positioning and kind of stall this Trick Room out. But let's see what he's got in the back. Venusaur. Alright, Venusaur might be able to take an Extreme Speed. But since I don't really know, I'm actually going to switch in Volcarona on this one. And let's try. Venusaur is super, super bulky, so this probably won't KO. But this is going to do a lot of damage, I think. Alright, Volcarona. See what's coming. I mean, I'm at +5, but it's Mega Boost. It's so bulky. Alright. Extreme Speed going off. That was stupid damage. Linoone goes down, but I think he did his job. You know what I mean? Like, that's as much as I really expected him to do. That was fantastic. We gotta handle this Venusaur quickly, though. That is the one issue here. Alright, so we got like what? Like, I think 2 more turns of Trick Room? Let me get Kommo-o in here now. Because he's not like super threatened really. Let's just check Trick Room turns real quick. Yeah, 2 turns. So I'm gonna Rage Powder here and go for the Z move. That way it can protect on the next turn. Neither of these two have spread moves that I'm aware of, so this should work out pretty good. And they're both in range of the Z move, I think. So let's see. Venusaur just protects. That's fine. I don't know what Masharna wants to go for here. Probably just a Psychic. Yeah, just Psychic. Looking pretty good, guys. Looking pretty good. We're going to get this big Z move off. I'm going to probably use the same Z move filler for all of these. I'll use like the cool one from the anime, I think. So enjoy that. See you in a minute. We are back! Ooh, we take out the Masharna, and Venusaur barely survives through Protect. But we got boosted. Looking pretty good. So what's cool is I can Protect on the next turn and stall out the rest of this Trick Room. Let's see what's coming in the back, though. That's going to be kind of the big question, I think. He had some like cool stuff on his team. I just don't know what else he's carrying. Kommo was in a pretty good spot, though, because we got rid of the only Psychic Stab, I believe, that's on his team. Alright, so he just has Empoleon left. Which, we can do it. This is probably AV Empoleon, but that should be alright. Just make sure I'm counting my turns here. Yeah, so only one more turn. So we'll just double protect here. Neither Empoleon or Mega Venusaur are like known for running setup moves, so this is like pretty safe, I think. Let's see. I'll give my opponent credit. Hard Trick Room is tough. Like, it's just Trick Room in general is like one of my favorite strategies, but it's also like very, very difficult to pull off consistently. It's definitely great. Like, Trick Room can win you tons of games. HP Ice, probably HP Ice. But my issue with it is it's the consistency, which is like I think pretty important in this kind of a format. Okay. So let me go for the Overheat here onto Venusaur, and I'm going to substitute on this turn. Just to put that Empoleon, like, out of a situation where he can really do anything. Empoleon's pretty good, but I mean, I've run Empoleon. There's not enough offensive pressure from me. There's definitely like different ways you could run it, but I think the best Empoleon set's AV Empoleon, and it's really its main job is just stick around for a super long time. Venusaur protects. All right. Honestly though, I don't even think Empoleon can like take out Volcarona. Let's see. Liquidation. I think I take that. Ooh, I don't take that. Is that like an actually strong Empoleon? Ooh, it's Life Orb. Okay. That makes much more sense. Alright, so let me bring in Bulu here. I guess the safe play is to just like lock into Superpower, but I don't know. Like Horn Leech is tempting too. Yeah, like Horn Leech is at neutral, so I'll just go for that, and I'm gonna Flamethrower the Venusaur. I guess our Clanging Scales might do more. I'm not totally sure though. We're all at +1. Okay, Empoleon protects. Let's see what my opponent wants to do. I feel good with Kommo-o though. He's behind sub. Yeah, okay, cool. So, even with Venusaur's ability, a +1, we're able to take it out. Fantastic. I gotta say though, Linoone kind of put us in position to win this game, in my opinion. So now we're pretty good. I get Scarf Bulu, so I can just keep Horn Leeching. I don't think, unless he's got like, because this looks like what, physical Empoleon probably? I don't know if he has a way to deal with Bulu. Alright, just Aqua Jet. Yeah, see, like, that's not really doing anything. Life Orb's good, though, because that means I know he's not AV. So this Flamethrower should do the job. And we get a nice little bit of health back there. Even without Scarf, I mean, Empoleon's really slow, actually. Alright, cool. Game 1. We done. Thank you, Linoone, for clearing the path to victory. A lot of the times, honestly, like, if I can't get the Simple Beam strategy off, that's like a very good route to go. It's just kind of like, get at least one big kill and maybe a lot of damage on some Pokemon with Linoone, and then have Kommo-o with the Z move. Obviously, by like you can tell looking at this team, there's definitely problem matchups. Tapu Lele has been a struggle for me. I've played quite a few of them. Usually, I can kind of do okay. It's the problem is that they have like Lele plus Lando plus Mega Metagross. That core right there I can't really touch a lot of the time. Let's fight Alex though from Florida. See what he's got for me. Alright, cool. So this is kind of like standard stuff. I don't know. I have a feeling that is Zard X. Just kind of going by like the team composition. Usually if I see a Coco, I kind of assume Zard X or Thunder Punch. He's locked in very quick. I think this guy knows what he wants to do. So, okay. I'm gonna go Volcarona Linoone again. Just because I feel like that gives me like pretty good pressure in general. I mean, Coco can D-Gleam. You can see a Rock Slide from the Landorus, but I know I can live that, so I'm not super worried about it as much. I'm going to bring Bulu in the back, because in general he fares pretty well against most of this team. And I guess Kommo-o. I don't know like how super useful. The only problem, like Kommo-o is Flamethrower, which is good against the Kartana. I just got to be really careful with my Bulu, otherwise I'm going to lose my Finny. Or I'm going to lose 2 Finny. So, let's see. I'm pretty sure +6 Linoone still can't Oko a Tapu Finny, unfortunately. But we're getting there. We'll see how we can do. Alright, game 2 with this crazy team. Let's do it. Again, I'm not taking this team as serious as ones in the past, just because it's kind of gimmicky, and obviously this is a best-of-1 team. But it's still really fun. Charizard Landorus. Alright. So, I can set up Linoone pretty easily here. The only issue I'm worried about is Zard Y with Heat Wave. that could be an issue. I just like kind of think it's Zard X, honestly. Let's look at his team real quick. Like, this looks like a Zard X team. I'm gonna call that. This is probably a bad play. This might be dumb, but we're doing it anyway. Let's see. Fuck! Why are you running Zard Y on this team? You have Finny. Doesn't that like kind of hurt your bottom line? We're gonna die. I don't think Linoone's gonna be able to take this, unfortunately. Heat Wave plus Rock Slide kind of ruins my whole opener. So, this isn't gonna go so hot. It's alright though. We're learning. We're getting better. Heat Wave could miss. It doesn't, but it could have. Ooh, baby! Oh. That's like literally the worst thing that could have happened. Okay, it gets me. Please miss. Okay, Volcarona missed. That's good. Linoone. Oh, you're just like out of belly drum range. That's so upsetting. Oh, Linoone with the bird. Okay, that's my fault. I called Zard X. It wasn't, clearly. So, let's do a bunch of nonsense. Alright, I'm gonna switch in Kommo-o. I'm gonna try to Simple Beam. It's not gonna work if he just doubles again. He would have to miss Linoone twice. Or at least miss with the Heat Wave. I'm more like defensive than especially defensive. Miss. Damn it. Yeah, it didn't go great. Oh, man, like, spread moves like this just like give me so much trouble. Alright, Kommo-o, you're a monster. Thank you for that. Okay. Let's see if we can turn this thing around. Bulu, are you gonna be the guy that just like brings me back to health? If I can land a Rock Slide on this Charizard and catch him off guard, that'd be fantastic. I should have brought Hitmontop. Hitmontop was the play for this one. Alright, let's try to get our Clangers Soul Blaze off. And we're just gonna go for a Rock Slide. Let's just hope he's not expecting Scarf. Maybe? Maybe? Okay, Zard Y is gone. Can I get a flinch? Can I get a flinch to totally redeem myself in this ridiculous game? Okay, no. He's got Groundium. It's definitely gonna go into Kommo-o and ruin my entire life? Alright. Game 2 is not going how I planned. But don't worry, everything's gonna be totally fine. This team's still amazing. Linoone's still a monster. We just have a little bit of trouble with spread damage. The real problem there was just like, I guessed wrong with Charizard, which is kind of tough in team preview. Yeah, I gets a crit. Even without a crit, I think I would have lost that one. Okay. Let's see if Volcarona plus Bulu can carry. That'd be tight. I mean, I'm trapped into Rock Slide, which isn't like the worst thing to be locked into. Can I get 1,000 flinches and win the game? Let's find out! Alright, I'm gonna go with Overheat into Kartana. And a good old-fashioned Rock Slide, because when there's a Rock Slide, there's a way. We are really gonna rely on a flinch here. If we don't flinch Landorus, we lose. Oh, come on. Okay, that's pretty fast. Don't like that as much. We didn't get any flinches. Bulu lives on 1! Landorus lands his Rock Slide because the universe hates me and everything in this world is against me! Alright, that didn't go so hot, but don't worry. So the play there would have been Hitmontop. Hitmontop could have just wide guarded all that bullshit in the beginning, but it just seemed like Hitmontop wasn't going to be a great matchup, so I didn't go with it. That's okay though. This team isn't about winning, it's about fun. That's like what someone says who's just like losing really poorly. It's not. It's fine. I didn't even want to win. I'm just trying to have fun. I'm having fun right now. You guys having fun? I'm having a great time. I'm excited. I'm mostly just excited to be recording again. I wanted to record all weekend, but I got like lost in all the E3 news, and my internet wasn't working that great. So let's see if we can get one more game in. I think you guys deserve one more game. You waited all weekend for this stupid team, so let's might as well do it. All right. Let's get that Gets This music going. See if we can find another opponent. Bunsen, that's an interesting name, from Germany. What is this? Ooh, Toxapex, no. Alright, so the thing I'm a little bit worried about with Kommo-o here is setting up when he's got 2 fairies. This looks like a Hitmontop lead, though. Hitmontop's like my best answer against Tyranitar, usually. Hitmontop Linoone, Kommo-o in the back, and Gengar, I think. Yeah. I know I kind of picked pretty fast and aggressively there, but I think this is the way to go. Arcanine won't be too bad, hopefully. I do have Stone Edge on my Hitmontop, which should do like pretty good damage. The problem is like, we'll see how many Intimidates we get going. This guy has a cool team. It's got some stuff you would see more in singles, like stally stuff, like the Toxapex Umbreon. So I guess we'll see what he wants to bring here. Bunsen from Germany. What do you got for me, baby? All right, what's happening? What's he leading with? Don't show me double Tapu. I don't want to see that nonsense. I'm in no mood. Arcanine Tyranitar. All right, that kind of works. That we can kind of deal with. Okay. So the thing is, like, I just don't know. What am I going to be able to outspeed here? I haven't seen Arcanine in a hot minute, dude. This is not as popular really anymore. Okay. Let me go for a fake out into the Tyranitar, because they usually run a fighting move. And I will belly drum here. And try to get it off. I don't know what that Arcanine wants to do. Usually Arcanines in this situation just like switch out, because they got their Intimidate off. Ooh, Tyranitar switches into Toxapex. Okay, so assuming Arcanine doesn't KO Linoone, it might be alright. The important thing though is we got the belly drum off first. So we are faster than the Arcanine. Doesn't really tell us too much, but I have a feeling based on this guy's team comp, this is like the bulky, annoying, like Snarl Arcanine. Will-O-Wisp. Tell me it was in the Hitmontop. Oh, you fool. Things are about to go real south for you, buddy. Okay, let's kill this Arcanine. I don't want to look at it anymore. Okay, it's just tough. So Toxapex probably goes for that like baneful bunker move. I kind of want to switch in Gengar on this one. And I will extreme speed the Arcanine. Extremely fast. Let's see how this goes. What you got? Shit, you ain't got nothing. That's Linoone, son. 2 KOs. Oh, he's got Haze. Alright, so man ain't playing. You want to get rid of my stat changes? That's how you want to play these games? I have no problem setting up on you again. Linoone's a weapon. I ain't worried. Let's see. What else this guy got? Tyranitar comes back in. Are you scarfed? Alright. Let's do it. Let's try this. See if he's interested in this nonsense. Mega Tyranitar, so I'm not scarfed. So we might outspeed? I don't really know. I guess we'll find out. We get the simple beam off. Okay. We now have simple. Let's see if we can set this thing up. Tyranitar goes for a crunch out of the Kommo-o, which we resist, so we take that pretty well. And a Scald into Linoone. Alright. Let's do the damn thing. I kind of want to save Linoone for, like, endgame, but I don't know how great that'll work out. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Let me do this. I'm going to Protect on this turn. And switch in Hitmontop. That way, I lower Tyranitar's attack stat, which is nice, and then I get a fake out onto the Toxapex on the next turn, so it can't haze me. See what he wants to do. In comes Finny. Okay, alright. I don't like it, but that's what people do here. Okay. I just went for the Toxic there. Alright. Okay. So here's the tricky part. If I leave the Finny, then Kommo-o can't set up really. Let me do this. Let me set up a substitute on this turn, and I'm gonna switch in Gengar. The Toxapex is stressing me out because it has the ability to like really ruin my life with Haze. So I'm trying to just like not let that happen if I can. Finny goes for Moonblast. Obviously breaks my sub. Okay. So what does Toxapex do? Just goes for Recover. You know what's crazy? I like haven't like played with Toxapex like at all, really. So it's not something you see. Okay, good. We got the Sandstorm down, which is more important, I think. All right, so now I'm gonna go for a Clangorous Soul Blaze, and I'm going to Mega Evolve and Sludge Bomb. You might switch. That's an option. See, this is the turn you would Haze on. I mean, still have 4 Pokemon. That's good. Toxapex switches out. They do Tyranitar. I don't know how like great of a play that was, really. I mean, Finny could live, though, which would suck. But at least I'd get chip damage on a Tyranitar, which is good. These two are locked in. Now that I think it's really going to matter, because I think after this turn, we're going to see how things really like pan out for the rest of this battle. This is tricky. Ooh, okay, goes for Protect. Okay. Let's get that big fat Z move off. This is tricky. I don't know how well this is going to go. I'll see you guys in a minute after we see a little anime Kommo-o nonsense. Be right back. We're back! That did nothing. Tyranitar ate that up. The Sand gave him the special defense boost, which is obviously like super important. But now we're at +2 with all of our stats, which is pretty clutch. The Sandstorm is really fucking us up there a little bit because it means we can't sub on the next turn. This is a situation where I wish I still had close combat because I could easily take care of this Tyranitar. Alright, let's just go for it. I really don't want to. Actually, let me do this. Is this the pro strat right here? Do we double protect? And then disable the Finny on the next turn? That's my idea here. That's my order. Let's see. I want to see what he goes for anyway. Let's scout a little bit. Moonblast, obviously. And crunch onto the Gengar. Alright. Oh, Kommo, you're getting so low, buddy. The problem is the Sand, because the Sand is putting Tyranitar in a situation where like he can keep recovering so much. Let's go for a Clanging Scales and Sludge Bomb. Actually, let me do that. Let's try that one on for size. I want to say you don't have Dazzling Gleam. Oh, Finny protects. Alright, I misplayed. I should have just gone... I mean, there really was no way to really deal with Tyranitar. Oh, that's pitiful. That's a +2, by the way. Oh, I just go for the EQ. Alright, we're done, Zo. You don't see EQ that often. Yeah. All right, kind of a poor showing on the very first episode. But you know what? It's okay. Linoone got a couple kills, which is very, very important, obviously. The problem is that we went up against a bunch of stuff that really kind of countered the team pretty well. Should have brought Hitmontop to the second game. I think it definitely would have been, like, really good. Linoone's in trouble here because, like, I can only get so high off belly drums. Yeah. Alright. I think here I go for the fake out onto the Tapu and attempt to belly drum. I don't know if it's going to work out. The problem, too, is the sand. The sand's just, like, chipping me down, like, way more than I would like to be chipped down. Haze was very unexpected on Toxapex. I probably should have expected it, but it's very unexpected. And Timid Nature goes for Crunch on 2 items. Okay, didn't really work out very good. My opponent made a lot of good protects, a lot of good little reads there. Toxapex is an issue because if you don't have, like, really strong ground stab, you're not going to be able to kill it. I probably could have whittled it down if it didn't have Haze. Haze is tricky. That's actually, like, kind of cool tech, just because there's obviously so many Kommo-os running around right now. So, I mean, anything you can do to, like, get rid of stab boosts, why not? The thing I don't really get about this guy's team is, like, why not just run Haze on Finny if you're that worried about it? Like, why give up a whole slot for it? But, yeah. Alright, guys. It's just episode 1. We're just getting into it. I know we lost a couple games, but I know we got 2 very, very nice KOs. So I'm not mad. I'm okay with it. I'm not struggling. I'll catch you guys next time. It's going to be fun. This team, obviously, is a little gimmicky, so it's not, like, amazing, really. But it's incredibly good. If you want to try it out, I'll have the whole team set down below with a paste bin. All that stuff. You can check it out. My name is Rye. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.